Is this guy Natty? You have to live with the consequences of that. Now you've just come across as someone who's backpedaling. Boy that cried steroids. But you know what we should care about? What's good, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, The Last Natty.
The last melody.
Checking in. There's been a lot of controversy lately within the online fitness community, specifically around the whole fake natty discussion, specifically related to a gentleman called Hussein Fahed, I don't know if I'm saying his surname right, and Jeff Nippard. The fact that I have the title as the last natty, I even have jewelry that claims I'm the last natty. One of my PT clients gave me that one. So I'm officially a last natty. I have the right to comment and discuss this topic and the importance of being a natural weight trainer, a natural bodybuilder. So Hussein is a fitness influencer who's had a lot of attention on him lately because of his amazing transformation that he's done in a really short period of time, and he's claimed to have done this as a natural, old lifetime natural. And he's featured in several of Jeff Nippard's videos on the topics of what is achievable naturally through training and exercise. And Jeff Nippard is someone that I've been a massive fan of, and I learn from, and I watch all his videos. And this gentleman, Hussein, he's been under attack recently for claiming to be a lifetime natty. So a lot of people don't believe him, and a lot of people are angry at that. And he recently did a video where he comes out and admits that he's been lying this whole time, that he hasn't been a true lifetime natty, and that there was a period of time where he did a cycle, where he did use steroids. But at the end of this video, he essentially trolls everyone, and he just says, actually guys, the start of this video, I was lying, I just did it as a troll, I am an actual lifetime natty, everything I just said before about using steroids was all lie, it was all BS. So first off, let's talk about this video. I understand his perspective, that he was trolling, that he was making fun of people who were angrily saying that he was a fake natty, and you wanted to make some fun of them, that you wanted to do that in a sarcastic tone, and to get more views in the process, and even get people to make videos of their reactions to your troll video, so then you can make more videos and get more views in the process. Essentially, people like me, suckers like me, reacting to your video. With that said, this specific moment of this gentleman, because I don't know this man, but this video, I think was dumb. You essentially look like the boy that cried wolf, the boy that cried steroids. You're trying to put egg on people's faces, all those haters out there, but it just now looks like you've got egg on your face because now you've just come across as someone who's backpedaling. And it's actually, by the looks of things, it's essentially backfired on you. You've got now people online, people that you even said you thought were your friends, now talking a lot of crap about you. You've got even Jeff Nippard, who's made a public statement apologizing for essentially associating himself with you. And now people believe, whether it's right or not, people believe that you took advantage of Jeff Nippard just to be in his videos. So while I understand why you made this video, to get back at some of those people who were, attacking your status of being a natural athlete, while you cannot control what other people say, what you can control are your actions, and you made the conscious effort of making this troll video, so now you have to live with the consequences of that. You wanted to stir up all this drama for views, for putting egg on other people's face to almost get a dig back at them. Well, now you gotta live with these consequences, your actions. You gotta now live with the bed that you've made. But what I really wanted to talk about now, the main point of this video is this guy natty and should we care? And I have no idea. 90% of you don't have any idea if this man is natural or not. We don't know him on a personal level. We have no proof. So why are we getting so upset if we have no proof if he's natty or not? Maybe he's lying, but we don't know. And even if he was lying, does him being a natural athlete or a fake natty have any impact on your life or my life? Absolutely not. By people getting so invested on whether people are natty or not, and I'm guilty of this too, we are creating the toxicity and feeding into it to make it so much bigger than what it actually is. But you know what we should care about? We should care about how we can improve our own health. How can we achieve our own health and fitness goals? Now, if the day comes out that this man, Hussein, or any influencer who claims to be a lifetime natural, if the truth comes out that he was lying, then yeah, I will understand the hate, the criticism, people commenting and sending out you know, almost putting this person in their place. I will understand that sentiment. Because I'll be honest, there's two things I hate are people who claim to be lifetime naturals and then are lying about it, because that is having such a negative influence on young people, impressionable young people, young trainers and lifters who are comparing themselves to unrealistic expectations. And the second thing that I hate most are people who are actually on gear but glorify it just for aesthetic reasons, not for a medical reason, and doing this with no education, not having that educational approach, glorifying something that can essentially kill you. The day I stopped comparing myself to other people and other people's physiques was the day that I felt so much better about my own physique and my own fitness journey. Because I've mentioned in a previous video that at one point, I was almost convincing myself that I need testosterone for physical reasons. I was almost manifesting the fact and creating, you know, I was putting myself in a low state of mood. My mental health was being impacted because I was trying to convince myself that I needed to be on testosterone. But really, underneath it all was because I was comparing myself to others online. Comparison is the thief of joy. Yes, it is one thing to be motivated by someone, by their knowledge, the way they carry themselves, and even their physique. Lazar Angelov, to this day, one of my all-time favorite physiques, and he was a huge influence of, you know, the physique that I wanted to obtain. But there's a fine line, especially with how toxic social media can be right now and how easily accessible it is for this younger generation. There's a big difference between being motivated and letting it consume you and comparing yourself again to unrealistic expectations. Whether Hussein is natty, a fake natty, whatever you want to call it, at the end of the day, you want to focus on your physical health, your mental health. Let's focus on all being the last natty, because being the last natty is about living a healthy lifestyle, about training hard, about being a better person, focusing on your sleep, eating a healthy diet from the 5 food groups, trying to be just, you know, polite and friendly throughout your day, connecting with your loved ones, and not using drugs for aesthetic reasons. It's one thing if you need it for medical, but not getting sucked into this toxic world of fitness that unfortunately that it is right now, but just focusing on what fitness should be about, which is about bettering yourself. I preach this online, I preach this to my PT clients, I preach this to my closest friends and family, because I believe this is how you sustain a healthy lifestyle with exercise and nutrition for the long haul. And this is what's truly important, not wondering if someone's a natty or not. At the end of the day, all you can do is focus on you, not worrying about all this online drama that these people, as I mentioned, he purposely made this video to create drama. So that is they're creating a toxic environment. Why are we getting sucked into that? Yes, I know you could say, well, I'm making a video on that. Very true, but I'm trying to make the message and use that as a springboard to let you know, don't get sucked into it. Focus on you, focus on your loved ones, make purposeful choice throughout your day that it's gonna make your life better. That's what a true last natty is about. Let's all be the last natty. Anyway, that is the purpose of this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys for the next video. See ya.